Brain leak.
The last one.
The last one.
I'll never clap again.
We started like we're sitting down our child to tell them that we're getting a divorce.
Hey, kiddo.
Hey.
Just want to talk to you about something. Are you sitting?
You should be. Just want to have a little chat that, you know, might not be super fun, but one that's necessary. You know?
You're not getting that dirt bike, first of all.
No. Mm-hmm. No.
We don't make any money. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Sorry. But your father and I have decided that it would be best if we go our separate ways.
Yeah. These stupid sexual innuendo jokes are getting out of hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Too much poop. Too much dick. Too much everything.
Not enough politics. Not enough real world events.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Not enough staying on track. You know?
Not enough focus. Anyway, we're ending the podcast.
Anyway, we have decided that we are not going to do the podcast anymore.
Not clickbait, I'm afraid. We're actually not doing it anymore. And it's going to come as a surprise to all of you because we didn't mention it anywhere to anybody.
No. But we thought that ending it on the 69th episode would be funny.
Yeah, so, that's probably the best thing the podcast has done, honestly. And if that's our legacy, I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Listen, so we started the podcast a little over a year ago, 69 weeks ago.
To be exact.
Give or take. And we started it, and it was this fun idea that we just wanted to do podcast. Sean came to me and was like, I want to do a podcast. You want to do a podcast?
Yeah.
And in the beginning, it was very, very fun. And we had these things that we wanted to do. But with me being here in LA and Sean being over there in the UK, it's very hard to set things up and do things.
Yeah, neither of us want to travel back and forth every month.
Yeah. And doing it over Discord, there's just not the same energy and the same stuff.
Yeah, it's also just the fact that the podcast is what it is. We're just sitting here and chatting, and it's like, we don't have anything to talk about really most of the time. And I don't want us to become one of those podcasts that like something happens, like we did the sketch and the Dr. Disrespect thing. It's like, neither of us really want to talk about that kind of stuff all the time. We don't, most of the real world events that are happening are all horrible. We don't want to talk about those either. We could sit here and make jokes, I guess, but it's just, it's something that's taking up our time when it's not really the passion that either of us really want to be doing anymore.
Yeah, no, and we both kind of came to the decision where it's like, well, we would rather just stop doing it than just keep going for what, you know, like if we were both in the same place, able to be in like a cool studio and have guests all the time and be able to make the kind of videos that we did a while back of like getting toys and doing all that stuff, then it'd be great. But it's complicated because we live so far apart. Yeah,
it's just one of those things. And it's also like, even if we were to be, a thing that I didn't really like is how many ad sponsor things we do. But we're also like, we don't make that much from that. Like, even if we wanted to be money hungry people, even if that was like the last straw to be like, okay, it's taking up a lot of time and it's not really our passion, but hey, at least it's making a lot of money, but it also doesn't do that. So we're like, there's almost no reason to keep it going.
Yeah, so we just didn't want it to just like slowly die out and just like, and we were like, okay, let's just stop. And that doesn't mean that Sean and I won't make things together in the future.
We're not friends anymore.
We're not friends anymore. Everything's dying. And that's what you should all start talking about.
You should really be panicking.
The reason that the podcast is ending is because we hate each other and there was some big blowout event that happened behind the scenes.
Yeah. Actually, it's your fault we're ending the podcast. If this is a real divorce, it's your fault. All the people at home.
So you should really think about that. Bring that to therapy. Start writing it down in your journals. Start thinking about, what did I do wrong? Many things.
Oh no.
Oh, Sean's
Is that me or
internet
is
cut
it
out.
you? Shit.
Or my internet. Maybe it's my internet. Let's find out. I'm not sure.
This is another reason the podcast is
mine.
ending. Is because our
But isn't
internet
that
is never
a good way to go out? Isn't it a
Someone's always
perfect way
dies.
for the salt to
And it
end?
just can't keep
is
going. It can't
with us.
continue like this.
Not even
if we're
being
being
able
honest.
to see each other anymore. Come on. Come on. Come on.
There
Huh?
he is.
There I am.
Wow.
Sorry, had to reset my whole internet.
That's why I said
Hopefully
people. I told people that's why the podcast is ending because our internet never works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I also said that it was my fault once it stopped working.
Great. I'm glad
Can't
we're
wait
on
to
the
see how
same
this one
page.
comes together. It's gonna be
Fucking
good.
tech issues right till the end, baby.
Yep. Yupperinos. Well, everyone, don't cry because it's over. Smile because it's over. I don't know. No, it's one of those things where it has been super fun doing the podcast, but it got to a point where for both of us, it just kind of like felt like a chore. And I think that if we were able to be together in person, it would be a lot different and be able to make fun videos and like do stuff. But that's just not the way it is.
Yeah.
You know?
I just don't want to be one of those people that keeps doing something just for the sake of doing it. So I'm quitting YouTube right now.
Right now.
If it doesn't feel good and I feel like I'm not putting in my best effort, and that was the thing we talked about with everybody behind the scenes. We were like, oh, we could change the format and we could do this and we could do that. But we were like, if we can't do it at its bare minimum and we're both not that into it now, when we're just sitting and chatting and chilling, then we're not going to be able to put more effort in and take more time for it.
Yeah.
Just didn't end up the way we thought it would end up.
Yeah. And sometimes that's the way it goes,
I thought we would have started 6 months later. We would be the headliner at PodCon. I thought people would be throwing underwear at us. I just thought we would be fucking rock stars by now.
Yeah.
I wanted a big pair of men's briefs thrown at my face. Like, knock me over. And everyone laughed.
Huge
But it's
pair of men's briefs.
Sadly, it's just
not.
not. Sadly, it's just not meant to be.
And that's okay. That's okay.
I'll talk about it in therapy tomorrow.
Yeah.
That'll
That'll be the new podcast, My podcast between me and my therapist, but it's just between the two of us and it's not shared anywhere.
Yeah. Oh my God, that is what therapy's like. It's a podcast with no one recording.
Yes, it's just a podcast, guys. There's no one recording and there's no ads.
That's all I'm going to be able to think about from now on at therapy.
You just go to therapy and your therapist pauses in the middle to do a BetterHelp ad.
I know you're going through trouble right now, but this segment is sponsored by Raycon. I also wanted to point out that I ripped my pants earlier. There was like a piece of, I think it was glue from like doing models or something that hardened, and I was like, what is this? And I was trying to scratch it off. I thought it was a stain, and then it cracked my pants, and one thing led to another, and now I don't have pants.
What the fuck? You like really ripped your pants open.
Yeah. That's my
I thought
leg.
you just had like a little... How did that happen? What happened to you?
It's like that thing when you're a kid and it's like, man, this thing is so fun to play with. What would it be like if I broke it immediately? You had like a squishy thing that was full of like powder or gel or something. And I was like, oh, what if I just like stretched it as far as I could and put it everywhere? That's what happened.
Silly.
We never really grow up. We just
No.
get more shamed and... No.
And neither will this podcast grow up.
That's sad.
Yeah. But,
That's so sad. We'll never get to see our little leakers go off to college. Which is probably good because they're all gonna fail. None of them are going to get to college. They're going to fail their GCSEs or their SATs or their leaving certs. Sorry guys, if you're watching us, there's no fucking hope.
No, our little leakers will live on. The leakers will live on in our hearts, It's okay. Once a leaker, always a leaker.
Brain leak.
nowadays there's a ton of stuff that you can be putting in your body that your doctors are saying, you need this vitamin, you need that vitamin, you need this supplement, that supplement. It all gets to be too much. You don't want to be waking up every morning and popping 45 different pills and supplements just to get your daily needs met. That's where AG1 comes in to help. AG1 is a foundational nutrition supplement that delivers daily nutrients and gut health support and is backed by multiple research studies, so you can trust what you're putting in your body. It's as simple as just taking a glass, putting 1 scoop of AG1 in, putting it in water, mixing it around, gurgling it down, and you are set for the day. Listen, we all care about the food that we put into our body, so why should supplements be any different? Start your day off right with AG1 and get feeling better today. So, just for you guys, you leakers out there, you can try AG1 and get a free 1-year supply of vitamin D3K2 and 5 free AG1 travel packs with your first purchase at drinkag1.com/leak. That's drinkag1.com/leak.
Brain leak. We're gonna have to people are gonna start doing tombstone art. Mm-hmm. It's one of those things that it's not even a big deal, but it's gonna make me sad. I'm too much of an emotional person. It's like the end of anything. I was sitting at a place the other day and I saw a couple walk by, and one of them just went in to grab food and the other one just kept walking, and I was like, they didn't have a farewell. They didn't say goodbye or kiss or hug or anything. What if they never see each other again?
Did you shed a tear?
No, I just went back to my book and didn't care, but for a split second, I thought if that were me, I hate goodbyes, but I also love them so much.
You know, they're bittersweet, aren't they?
She walked in and I went, why? Why would you do that? He's gone forever. You could get hit by a car. You never know. Did he know?
Maybe he was American too, and he was walking on the wrong side of the road. He forgot that the car's coming that way.
Oh, God. If you're walking on the road, it doesn't really matter what direction the cars are coming.
I guess that is true, but he wouldn't see them.
That's true. You got to walk against traffic and cycle with traffic. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I never understood that rule.
I don't know.
Why do I cycle with cars, but walk against them?
But you walk against, because you're faster on a bike? I don't know. I have no idea.
You haven't seen me walk.
Oh, that's true. It's been a while since I've seen you walk.
Flintlock wood.
Quick. He's real quick, guys. He's real quick. But we don't want you to be too sad out there.
We have a little toast. I have whiskey. So does Ethan. I'm not going to make him drink it because it's 10 a.m.
I'm not going to drink the whole thing, but I'll have a sip for the toast.
Yes, a sip for the leak. Here, cheers.
So, hey, to all you leakers out there, it's been a fun ride. And it's been a fun ride, and sometimes you just gotta wait for you gotta get off the ride while you can. Sometimes it's better to stop the whole ride itself than to see it crash and burn later on. So here's to all of you. Here's to the leakers. Here's to leaking on forever and always. But remember that this is what's best. It's like an old dog who's just, it's better sometimes to just put him down, as sad as it is. And so this, in a way, is just putting ourselves down. The euthanasia of brain leak.
What about the youth in America and the youth in Europe?
No.
This is all about the youth in Asia?
I just understood what you were saying.
Here's to the greats. Here's to Old Yeller.
Here's to Old Yeller. Here's to the leakers. And don't forget to just
drink your problems away.
Hey, it's been a fun ride. The best things in life.
Oh my God! Worth just ending. Sip already. We're all gonna die. Mm-hmm. If that's one thing Unas Honest taught us, is that we're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die. Mm-hmm.
We're gonna fucking rip and shit and die.
Yeah. I think
Mamenka Mary, you know?
Monkey Mary, huh?
Monkey Morty.
No, but I don't know. I think a lot of people will be sad, obviously, but I think that it's better for the two of us. Think of us, you know? Because it did just kind of become a chore. And
not that there's anything hard about doing it, but it's like it just wasn't as fun as we thought it would be. Maybe that's on us. Maybe that's our fault for not making it more fun. But I just have so many other things going on in the background that I'm like, do I really want more of things?
Yeah.
Do I really want to just do this to myself?
I don't know. And it's like, it felt like a little bit like when, your parents are getting a divorce and they have obligatory sex, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
My parents didn't divorce. Unless you count my dad dying, divorcing my mom. Did God divorce them?
I guess so, yeah. Divorce by proxy, kind of.
Yeah. But I still know what it's like to have that.
Yeah, man. Whiskey's hitting quick, huh?
This isn't whiskey. This is a floor cleaner.
Oh, good, great.
Pine scented.
Pine Sol, yes. Lovely. I hope that you guys aren't too beat up about it. I'm sure Sean and I will do other videos in the future on either of our channels. It's not like we're never going to make anything together anymore.
It's one of those things, if you've been watching it for a while, you can kind of tell like the last, 5 or so episodes are kind of like,
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, you know, it just wasn't what we wanted it to be. And we're chill with just putting her down rather than...
Both of us are more extroverted than we are introverted. I don't think anybody falls into one bracket or the other. If you're just an extrovert, then you're unbearable. If you're just an introvert, you never see people. I think everyone's a hybrid. I think you and I are both people that work better in person, and having to do something over the internet is kind of like, this isn't... And like having internet issues and everything are one thing, but it's just, it's not the same. I want touch. I want feel.
Touch you now. Oh.
You made a very big mistake coming here tonight, Tom. The oars are on their way. Dumbledore coming out of the pub after fucking 10 pints. Well, Tom, you're not bollocks. I want more swearing in Harry Potter. People are like, we put guns in Harry Potter. And I also, hate is a strong word, but I hate when people are like, put fuck anywhere in the movie. It's going to be so funny. And so you can literally put it anywhere and people are going to... That's the Cards Against Humanity of questions.
I was about to say the same thing, yeah.
But it would be fun to have a Harry Potter where people just swear more often.
A rated R Potter.
Yeah, but not just like guns. I want them to act like real, like, British kids. I want them to like tear into one another. I want them to be like sneaking drink in the houses.
See, that's what when there was butterbeer and stuff. I think it was the Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire when they have the jelly beans and they're doing like the crazy lion roaring thing. I was like, man, that's kind of fun, isn't it? Yeah. Look at the youths. Look at these youths.
But if that
crazy.
was England, where Hogwarts is based, then they would be doing way worse than like eating a jelly and roaring like a lion.
Yeah, they would just be doing coke in the thing. Just Harry Potter, but they're doing coke though.
I want to see. Actually, there's a Harry Potter rap that it's AI generated, unfortunately, but there's like a Harry Potter rap with like it's a bunch of characters, but the best one is like Harry and Hagrid, but they're dressed in like fucking tracksuits, like real like British lads, and they're just going after it. It's fucking great. I recommend that.
Fuck yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. But you know, I think it would be fun to do some of the videos that we wanted to do in the future.
Yeah.
On your channel or on
all
my channel.
700 of the ideas that we kept throwing out all the time.
Yeah. Come out there. Next time I come out to the UK, we'll go to every fish and chip shop.
Fit and chip.
All right.
We go lobster fishing.
Yeah. We've known for a long time that different creepers and criminals are trying to get into our private information. They're hacking into the mainframe. They're getting to your data on public Wi-Fi. But how do we stop them? Well, with just a couple easy clicks and our friend at NordVPN, we can get you covered, and we can get those criminals out of your walls. You want to be protecting your private data like bank details, passwords, and your online identity. You want to watch shows that are only available on different countries' streaming services. You want threat protection that protects you from viruses, malicious malware, and phishing sites. NordVPN has you covered. You're keeping your information safe. You're switching your location so you can watch Japanese Netflix and watch all your favorite anime. You're switching your location again with the fastest VPN in the world so you can get cheaper airfare and cheaper subscriptions. And you're doing it by going to nordvpn.com/brain. And that link will also give you 4 extra months on the 2-year plan. Absolutely free. There's also no risk with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. All you gotta do is go to nordvpn.com/brain. Start protecting yourself. Don't let the criminals get into your walls and get your data. NordVPN is your new best friend. Brain leak! We can do all this stuff still. It'll just be elsewhere. And that's okay.
We'll go to the hospital.
Okay.
Go to the hospital and get stitches.
Oh, we go to the hospital together. That would be so fun.
Maybe it's a good thing that it's ending, because I feel like if we lived near each other, we both would have like been in the hospital by now for things we were doing. Trying to do a kickflip, crack my head. Trying to look no ways before crossing the street challenge.
Frogger IRL. That's really, Mr. Beast's downfall is happening now. So we have to
jump in. Ribbit reference.
Frogger reference. Anyone?
Yeah, we can do lots of things.
Yeah, this won't be the end of us interacting. Definitely won't be the end of us being able to cuddle. We'll have our own. We'll have our own Topisode.
And
I still have to give you your Wiki Feet shirt.
Oh,
remember? I bought you a Wiki Feet shirt.
Why don't I have it?
I don't know. I can't remember. I meant to give it to you and then I forgot.
You have my address.
I know. I could ship it to you, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just sitting over here shirtless. Right now. This isn't
over here shirtless.
This is my skin.
This is body paint, baby.
Oh, we could have done body paint.
Wouldn't that be fun? You've been learning about.
You just see the entire fucking shape of our cocks. Leaving nothing to the imagination.
Just like I did in my subathon by accident. Did I tell you about that?
No.
Oh, yeah, during the subathon, Dress to Impress?
No.
Oh, it's a Roblox game that's been going around recently, and there's a pose called Pose 28 where you basically just like hip thrust, but it's this whole thing. And I was making breakfast in the morning on the subathon, and someone asked me to pose 28, and I had pajama shorts on that I didn't realize were as revealing as they were, and just a big ol' outline of cock and balls, baby.
Fucking CBT, cock and ball torture.
Yeah, whoopsies.
You gotta give the fans something.
Yeah, you gotta give them something to look at.
Plus, you had an OnlyFans as well.
I know. There was no cock and balls on there, but...
Fucking pussy.
I know.
But there was booty cheeks, right?
There's booty cheeks on there. A little bit of...
a little scandal. A little like, ooh, is that mine?
Oopsies. Left that hanging out.
Who put this here?
Who put this big ass right here?
That's what people want to, when people saw those pictures, that's what they imagined you being like. That was what was sexy to them, going, ooh, tee. The leprechaun of OnlyFans.
Oh, you should do a leprechaun photo shoot for OnlyFans.
Leprechaun.
Yeah. Oh, it writes itself.
It does.
And you see, this is why we're ending the podcast.
We are creatively bankrupt.
Where every week it's just like, what do we talk about? I don't know.
Leprechaun. Oh, it's amazing.
Oh, genius. Oh, fuck.
Give him the Oscar for a YouTube video.
We're just better in person when there's a tactile man in front of me.
Yeah, I like haptics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, we could have made the podcast happen if we had the haptic feedback suits.
Oh, can you get it where it's like a voodoo doll? Where you like,
probably.
I can like touch it on mine and then you feel it?
I think there's a sex toy like that where it's like two different ones, long distance.
The COVID
radio
sex toy.
signals. Yeah, and then you do stuff and then it goes.
Ooh, what if you like stabbed it?
Well, I don't think it's like that. I think it's just like a you send a vibration.
What if I set myself on fire while wearing it?
Well, then I think it'll melt the silicone that it's probably made of.
What if I jump in river? Will other person wet?
The other person just gets electrocuted.
Just go.
We could have done so much cool stuff with like shock collars for a video.
I hate shock collars. I don't
even.
Electricity. I hate that. You know, it all started with those chewing gum packets where you're like, you want a piece and you pull it out and it shocks you.
Yeah.
Hate it.
I remember.
I hate anything like that. I hated that game where everyone had like, it's not even a bad shock. I hated that game where you're like sitting and it's like, and then it goes off and you have to press the button real quick. I hate it. It's just, it's the shock. It's like, I feel like a fucking dog that got scared by a stranger when that happens.
I don't like it.
No.
I don't like it.
And
it doesn't hurt, but you just feel it through your whole being and you go, ah!
It's just the surprise of it. I don't like it.
And it's probably not good for you. It's not good to get electrocuted. And you're getting electrocuted.
Depends on where.
Are you getting electrocuted?
We should play that game where everyone has to have like clamps on their lips. So when you get electrocuted, you feel it in your teeth.
I thought you were going to say that everybody has clamps on their nipples. And I'm like, I don't know.
I was going to, but I realized I make a lot of sexual references as like my first go-to joke. And I'm like, trying to be better.
Trying to be better about this, guys.
Yeah, be better.
Trying to be better.
Don't have cock and balls be the first thing you think about.
Sean, now that the podcast is ending,
you
know, what are you gonna do out there in the world?
I'm gonna dig a grave in my backyard and I'm gonna bury the play button that we got.
Damn.
Or the play button can be the headstone.
That's a good idea, honestly.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
We could do something like that.
Yeah, we should get some flowers and take photos of the thing.
Yeah. Oh, sad.
That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
We should get a coffin.
Yeah.
And have it be one half is brain, one half is leak. And then we do a 12-hour live stream where we send off the channel.
Yeah. No one's ever really done that before. And I think I think there's something there. There's something there.
I'm ahead of my time.
I know. Well, guys, you know, make sure you spread the good word of the death happening.
Yeah. Guys, send us your questions for next week's episode.
Yes, please. At questions at
brainleakpod.com.
Pod.com. Yes, send us your...
If that's even what it was called. We will have... We probably will have sponsors still in this episode, and it's not because we're trying to make a quick buck towards the end of it. Again, we didn't really make that much money off of ad sponsors, which is also kind of annoying because there was so many of them. And then I was like, I don't really want to disrupt the episode that much. So if you were saying that in the comments, we feel that as well. But we do have obligations to people that we like bought ad space from, and we already said we would put them in, so we kind of have to like honor our agreement.
Yes, unfortunately. So everybody get really excited about the ads in the comments, you know? And
we'll just put them all back to back. The whole back half of the episode is all ads.
Yes, everyone gets so excited. Everyone go, wow. You know?
You know what? I was saying I feel bad about all of the sexual references I make in this episode. But it's episode 69.
I know!
There
Tip to tip.
Tip to tip, hole to hole. Brain leak!
Other than the DMV, my least favorite appointment to go to is the doctor's. Finding a new doctor is stressful, it's time consuming, and a lot of the times you're going to the doctor just to find out that they're not even in your network and your insurance isn't going to cover it. Well, if you're looking for a new doctor, look no further than ZocDoc. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high quality in-network doctors. Choose the right one for your needs and click to instantly book an appointment. No longer do you need to wait 6 months to go and get your health checkup. We're talking in-network appointments with more than 100,000 healthcare providers across every specialty, from dental to mental to eye care to skin care and much more. You can also not only filter the doctors who are nearby or a good fit for you, but also you can filter based on your insurance, so you know that when you're booking the doctor, they are actually in network. Plus, ZocDoc appointments happen fast, typically within just 24 to 72 hours of booking. You can even sometimes score same-day appointments. Wow. So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/brainleak to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/brainleak. Brainleak!
Best
Mouth to hole and hole to
69
mouth.
jokes.
Yes. This is a good way to end the episode, right, guys? Come on. Don't be sad out there in the comments or in your
turn
life.
that frown upside down.
Celebrate the life that we lived.
A 69 joke from r/jokes. A woman promises to teach her boyfriend what 69ing is. He lies down on the floor and she squats down over his face to assume the position and farts. Embarrassed, she stands up and apologizes. She squats down for another go, but farts again. She gets up and apologizes again. Before she can have a third go, her boyfriend gets up and goes to walk out saying, "Yeah, this isn't really for me. I'm not having 67 more of those in my face."
Huh.
That was fucking terrible. How many upvotes did that have? That's 20k upvotes.
That's so awful.
That was fucking terrible.
And that's why we're ending the podcast.
Because of that Reddit post. What else can we blame? We're ending the podcast because of inflation. Because of the presidential cycle. We're ending the podcast because the weather is changing to fall now. It was a summer-only podcast. We're ending the podcast because the album Brat isn't charting anymore.
Yeah, we're ending the podcast because of the Mr. Beastification of YouTube. We're ending the podcast because my birthday's coming up and I'll be having this crazy party and I just can't fit it in my schedule anymore.
We're ending the podcast because if Mr. Beast is getting canceled, we're getting canceled.
Exactly. Bring us down with the ship.
Yeah, he's the king of the YouTube ship.
Go. I think, personally, he gets like 200 million views a video. I think everyone should get 1 million views.
Yeah.
Only 200 channels, but everyone else.
Spread it around. No, that's true. There's 300 million people in America? If he gave everyone, he has enough to give everyone $1 million.
Well, that's 300 people, not. Everyone would get 1 view if it was.
That's the joke.
Oh.
Everyone's like, they have this much money. They could give everyone $1 million. And then everyone's like, that's not how that math works.
That's not real.
He could give everyone on YouTube $1 million.
I think the views should just spread out.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what we're doing. The views that we got in this video, we're giving them away to charity.
Yep.
These views are getting donated to Thankmas.
Yeah. The views, but donate your views equally to me and Sean every week. Okay?
Yeah.
What you would have spent coming to Brain Leak, come to us.
Yeah.
Individually.
So if you can't afford to give views, like keep it for yourself. Like if you have kids to feed with views, like keep it for them first. But if you want to give us views, We'll take it.
Hey, we will take it.
To the grave. Because
Yes.
we're dying.
Yes. My channel's been dying for years and years and years and years and years.
We're all dying.
Slow death. We're all dying. That's true.
Even channels die. What do you think is going to happen? A YouTuber dies? Do you think somebody else is going to take it up? Wait,
No.
Matt Pat?
No. Just gonna sit there.
That's weird.
Which is gonna happen with this channel. Is it'll just sit there.
Oh, it's just going to sit there.
Isn't that wild?
I think we should delete the channel after the 12-hour live stream.
Yeah, man. I think so too. Take it all down. Take it all away.
I think we should delete everyone else's channel as
and then
part of
there's
Brain
nobody
Leak Ending.
else.
And then all views
Yeah.
come in here,
Yes.
and that's all that exists. Everyone has to upload. Every video that goes up on YouTube has to go up in the Brain Leak channel.
Yes.
Everybody that wants a piece, we just auction off slots.
Yes.
This is
good.
great. This is how we keep the channel alive.
This is how we
Not
keep
through
it going.
not through creativity and artistry and genius. Just
But
by
through
sheer
monopolizing
Yeah.
platform.
Just sheer whoring out the slots that nobody else can do.
Yeah, so if you want to delete your channel, let us know, and then we'll think about putting it up here. Probably not, but we'll think about
If
it.
you want to delete your channel for charity, I say do it.
I'd say do it.
For
Delete
Thankmas,
everything.
I'm deleting
Delete it
my
all.
channel this year.
Hell yeah, baby. How much money for charity would it take for you to delete your channel?
100 million.
100 million? You would do it for 100 million?
I think if someone wanted to donate 100 million to a charitable cause that I'm pioneering, then I would absolutely delete my channel for that. That would be
That's
your
crazy.
legacy. Jacksepticeye deletes channel for $100 million donation. Or not even a donation, but like raising $100 million.
Yeah. Damn.
I have a second channel. I can upload there.
Yeah, you can go there.
I'll kill my darlings. I'm not too precious about it. It's for charity. It's great.
It's for charity. Whatever, dude. Whatever.
For $100 million, you could give everyone in the world $1 million for that.
That's so true. Damn. You're a saint.
How much would you need to delete your channel? $15?
Yeah, $20.
Honestly, the hand job.
$20 or $30? Yeah. I don't know. Just any physical affection. It's been a while.
Yeah, the hand job out the back of Carl's Jr. would be enough.
Yeah. And
the
maybe you
back-
buy me a Sprite or something.
Yeah.
I'll get
Or-
thirsty after.
Go to Wendy's, get me a Dave double. We're good. I'll delete my channel. Hungry.
Yeah, we're good. We're all set. So whoever wants to offer that up, let me know. Probably take you up on it. Probably take you up.
But kill Brain Leak? Priceless.
Priceless.
Can't put a price on something that's worthless.
I was just thinking about this now. I'm like, do we need to do a full episode?
That's true. We could just end it.
So, we're just sitting here
How many subs do we
talking
have?
about it.
This is
I
a
don't
lesson that Annie. This is like a Kickstarter that you invested in, and then they didn't deliver the product, and then ran away with all your money.
325.
25K. We should just spend the rest of the day reading out everyone's name.
Oh.
You know, it's like Patreon, where it's like, shout out my patrons, but they only ever do it when they have like 100 patrons. Because if you had a channel that had like 15,000 patrons, it's like, I can't make any content because half the content is names.
Can we look the Tasha Morgan, nice. Shea Bay, nice. Mossy Pebbles, nice. Hello Lily, nice.
Nice.
I'm just reading people's names. I don't know.
Why? Oh, there. I went to the newest episode, but I didn't have the full thing up, so it was showing me no comments.
You silly goober.
Yeah. Neil Conroy, sorry. It's just we apologize.
We apologize to everyone.
We're sorry. Like the BP
King
oil spill.
Campbell, sorry.
Sorry.
Damn, Emily, Ian, sorry.
Yeah. In all seriousness, I am grateful for the people who joined in. I wanted to mess around with this channel. And I know a lot of them are going to be upset, and I know we're making jokes about it. We did care about it. It's just, it's not what we thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
And we could use this time to do other things that we want to do.
Yeah, and again, I think that that's better than
just
doing
it.
Just doing it. If we're both just like, wouldn't you rather just have us invest our time and effort into our own stuff that we are more passionate about? You know?
Brain leak? The summer is in full heat, baby, and I was sweating up a storm. Ooh-wee. Every night waking up in a puddle of my own sweat because my sheets just are bad. But then I found a miracle. That's right, with Miracle Made sheets. They're made with NASA science, that's silver-infused fabrics, so you can make sure your temperature is regulated and you can sleep at the perfect temp all night long, baby. These sheets are going to make you cool and keep you cool all summer long. Listen, traditional bed sheets can harbor more bacteria than a toilet seat. That's right, the thing you put your rump on and poop on. It can lead to acne, allergies, stuffy noses, and it's just plain gross. Ew. But Miracle Made offers a whole line of self-cleaning antibacterial bedding such as sheets, pillowcases, and comforters that prevent up to 99.7% of bacteria growth and require up to 3 times less laundry. Ooh, you want cleaner sheets? You want cooler sheets? And you want a better quality of sleep? Well, look no further and go to no other website than trymiracle.com/brain. If you order today, you can save over 40% off your order. And if you use our promo code BRAIN at checkout, you'll get 3 free towels and save an extra 20%. Miracle is also so confident in their product, it's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you'll get a full refund. Upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/brain and use code BRAIN to claim your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40% off. Again, that's trymiracle.com/brain. Brain leak!
But thank you guys for being here and watching and playing along and making edits and uploading TikToks of clips and hanging out in the comments, and it's fun.
Yeah. So many of you are here every week, and we really, really, really appreciated the support that you gave the whole time. Especially all the hype in the beginning was really crazy to see. But you know,
we beat Joe Rogan. That's all we needed.
We did.
Should have just ended it right after that.
Joe Rogan. We did.
Yeah, eat shit, monkey man.
Yeah, he loves gorilla. He loves bear.
But not as much as he loves self.
Yes. And we'll leave it up to him to talk about bear and gorilla from now on. You know?
For one last time, we should say, hey, Jamie, shut it down.
Hey, Jamie, shut it down.
Do you think he would end his podcast that way? Jamie, turn it off. Jamie, don't bring it up.
Hey, Jamie, pull the plug. Come on. That'd be sick. He should do that. Yeah. When he's ready to end it, he should do that. That'd be sick. I'd have a lot of respect for him if he did that. Yeah, that's true. I wouldn't. Not really.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.
We'll love you forever and keep you in our hearts. How many of you are crying out there right now? It's not that sad.
Let us know.
Let us know in the comments.
So it's not like we're not going to be around. We've been doing this for 12 years.
Yeah.
Each of us. So we'll still do stuff. Don't worry. But thank you for being here. We appreciate you. We'll give you one more cheers to say hey.
Cheers, big ears.
Hey.
Stay leaky.
Stay leaky.